What's up everybody, we're back on Astroneer again today, and we're doing a little tutorial on how to get flat surfaces. Now, this is useful for when you're making a new base, especially I would say, because it's much easier to make a nice organized base on a flat surface, and it just looks so much better also. So, here are a few different examples I have. Not only can you do just a flat surface, you can do angles and sides and whatnot, ramps and stuff. So here's an example. I made right angle rectangular like corners here, and as you can see, they're perfectly flat surfaces, and so is the top. This one here is a ramp I made. You can go down. You can do a little slide here. This is really good for mining. Very useful to get down to a lower level very quickly. And it makes it just much easier and much more organized. Another thing you can do is make a wall, and those are useful for when sandstorms come, but maybe you don't want the wall to just look like crappy ground that's been lifted up like this. Maybe you want it to look good, you know. And here's an example of a flat wall. Now you could also do what I did over there, and make the edges very rectangular. So down to basics, you want to use the terrain shape tool, and that's you press E to get that, and you can just click and you can take away land. You can hold Alt and that will add land, and you can also hold Control, which is the tool that I'm going to be showing you how to use today, and that is the flatten tool. Now, a lot of people seem to be confused with how to use this. It's almost like a plateau tool rather than a flatten tool. So basically how it works is, you see all these little polygons, alright? And you can also see right here the circle that it's it's like the crosshair really. And that's where you're actually looking. That's where you're actually selecting, right? And so when you have this shape tool, you want to look at that little white dot. And when you hold Control, you can see here my little white dot is over this polygon here. Now it's trying to, when I hold Control on that and flatten it, it's trying to make all the polygons a similar angle that this one is in, and it'll extend it as far as I go. You see that? It's going at an upward angle. If I look at this one right here, it's kind of going upward, and I do it, it'll go upward. If I select this one right here, it's kind of flat but angled in a way. It'll flatten it to that level. Now, to make perfectly flat surfaces, what you need to do is you need to look at these polygons, see which one is the right flatness you want, the right angle, try and guess which one is perfectly flat, and then flatten based on that, and then keep doing it. Kind of evolve those angles to eventually all of the polygons will become flatter and flatter until they become perfectly flat. So let's look at this one. Do a little example right here. And you might need a big area for this. So you can see it's getting pretty flat. It's kind of hard to do at night. And it can also be easier or harder depending on where you are. Sometimes maybe it's not working in one location. You may just have to move locations. It can be a little finicky sometimes. It's affected by also the planet's gravity. So a flat surface can sometimes be kind of at an angle, and it might be a little weird and annoying sometimes, but that's how the game works. But as you can see, it's getting flatter here. Oh, I kind of messed it up. and it's hard to do at night. You can kind of tell which one's flatter based on the shadows. Just kind of keep working at it, holding control the whole time. And there we go. I think we have a flat surface. And then once you have it, you can just continue onward with it. Now this one's slightly at an angle, right? And that could be a problem if you want to start your base on it. But that might also just be the angle that the world is in, because it's a sphere, right? So if you want it to be perfectly like 180 degree here, it might not work that way. It just might not work that way. You might want to just try a different location. So to make these corner walls here, let's start a little example. Let's do it right over here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? You're going to flatten it out. You just kind of want to make a lump. Now I'm going to look at this side, and I'm going to try and get a flat edge. Holding control. There, that was easy. Got a flat edge. Oh no, it's not perfectly flat. It's getting there. There we go. And you want to extend that, right? Okay, so the edges are where you want to be careful when you're making a perfect corner or edge where two flat surfaces meet, or two or three. You don't get right close up to it with the little white dot. You kind of have to be, you kind of look at the bigger circle for this, right? So now I have this corner here, as you can see. Now I want to just move on to this other side. Just want to make my flat surface. And you're gonna ruin the other side a little bit as you're doing this. That's okay. You just gotta keep working at it. A lot of times it'll take a little bit of work. Sometimes it'll be quick and easy. There we go. I think I got it. Now I'm just going to slowly edge up to this corner here. There we go. Got a corner. Now I'm going to fix the other side. That looks kind of cool right there, but that's not what I want. I've messed up the other side. That's alright. I went too fast. See, you gotta be careful. I'm gonna get the top now. I think that's it right there. Okay. Fix the other sides. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna go up right here. And there we go. Oh, just a little editing here and there. That should be easy. That one, and there you go. So now you have that flat corner. Another thing, when you're doing it, you can kind of see that it doesn't just affect one polygon. It kind of affects a group of polygons. So go very slowly and very carefully. Ramps are the same way. You just want to find the angle you like and work with it. And there you go, that's a flat surface. And you can go down as far as you like with it, or as high up as you like with it, as far as the game permits at least. And that should be it. So if this helped you, please leave a like. That's much appreciated. Subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, guys.